Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day.
I've always been an ambassador for good sound quality. Okay, for me, sound is the single most important part of a video, with obviously the visual being the next most important. And I know that differs for some people. Some people place more priority on the visuals. I place more priority on the sound. I can watch a bad quality video, but if the sound is good. I cannot watch a good quality video if the sound is bad. So, that's the difference for me. So I just want to talk about lighting and sound. What is your lighting and sound setup? Do you have one? Are you like, what's that? Or just turning on your mobile and away you go? Or what are you doing? Do you have proper cameras, proper lights? I know some of you do. For me, like I'm doing now, I'm using 3-point lighting, which is something I like to do. I've got a corner light on my right, I've got an LED light on my left, and I've got natural lighting directly in front of me. Of course, I've got to watch the shadows on the green screen behind me, but that's okay. That's part of my hobby. I enjoy tinkering with that. So, as far as the lighting goes, I've got 2 double strip lights either end of my studio, so they provide the main source of general lighting. Okay, and then on my painting desk, I've got 2 desk lamps, my LED lamp, which I can move around, and I've got an LED ring light, which is also doubles as a magnifier. I do also have another desk lamp. There's just not enough room to put them all there, so I could do that if I wanted to. I mean, when I'm filming like a tutorial or something like that, it's very, very light. I've got a lot of lights on. It gets quite hot actually working under it, and I suppose that always encourages me to use a bit of drying retarder in my paints when I'm working on that. So sound. Let's talk about sound, shall we? To begin with, I had a really crappy camcorder that I bought from eBay for really cheap, and I did a lot of my videos on that, not even knowing what I was doing. I thought, well, how do I get decent sound quality? Then my wife bought me a camcorder for Christmas one year, and away I went. That took over from that. I did some videos. Now, excuse me, I'm going to have some coffee here in this discussion. I did some videos with my lapel mic attached to my MacBook, which was okay for this type of video here. But anything with movement in, or if I was far away from the Mac, wouldn't have worked. So I couldn't have placed like the Mac at one end of the room and me being stood at the other end and still be able to be connected on a microphone. Wouldn't work. Now the same is true with the camcorders, only and I suppose it's true with camcorders that have a microphone socket in them, so you can attach a lapel mic to them that way. You're still only going to be able to move away as far as the lead takes you, aren't you? So, but anyway, I decided what I really needed to do was to up my game, was to get better sound quality. And you know me, and you've seen me experiment as I progress. I change things, and for the most part, you probably aren't aware of the little nuances that alter with the things I do. Maybe one day you look at it and go, "Oh, right, that's what he's doing," or "Oh, he's doing that now. I've never realised." It's a very gradual thing with me, so that's what I like to do. I like to try and get better and better the more time goes by. So, and there's some external sounds now, but I'm hoping my condenser mic will drown them out, or they will not pick that up. If I had my external microphone set up for like ambient sound, it would pick up every little pin dropping. It tends to do that. You may notice that on the benches. Sometimes I use a lapel mic, sometimes I don't. But whatever I'm using, I'm using my microphone, which I've had it a couple of years now, I suppose. But yeah, I did a little bit of research. What was the best one? And the best one I could find was a microphone called Zoom H2N, and it's this little gadget here. Okay, at the moment, my lapel mic is connected to it, and I can lock this out, and you can put it in your pocket. You can take it around wherever you want to go, and that's great. You know, you can use that. But what about if I want to do a man on the street interview with someone, or I want to be really far away from the camera, or outside and whatever? Well, for those instances, I can attach this little attachment here, this little handle, like so. And obviously that's not connected, but this is the microphone. Then if you can see there's actually 4 microphones within this, and they're all like 2-channel, 4-channel, and like a multi doodad thing on it. And obviously I've also come with this like wind protector, which I won't push all the way down because the lead is connected into it at the side right now. But yeah, so that's, and of course I can attach this onto tripods and whatever else, so I can have it, anywhere I want really, which is really, really cool. Really helps me in a big way. I found it to be a fantastic. It's the best bit of kit I've bought for my channel over the years, and yeah, it's the best investment I made, actually, as far as I'm concerned, because I can record in high quality sound, and the files are a bit bigger. I mean, I could make them smaller, like MP3s or whatever, if I wanted to, but I like the WAV format, and it just works best for me. It's what works best for me, this setup. Okay, so yeah, depending on what type of video, I'm just going to turn the page a minute for my notes. Yeah, so it depends on what type of video I'm making as to what type of sound setup I've got. Sometimes I have a lapel mic in, sometimes I don't. Sometimes for a quick update, I'm recording. The camera at the moment is my phone, because it's quite a good camera, but the sound is coming from my external microphone, because it does sound better. It has a deeper resonance, and I can adjust it all sorts of ways I want as well. But if I was doing a playthrough, I'd probably, if I was moving around just myself, I may just have the microphone from the camcorder, because I'm right next to it. I may not. I may have this set up with the microphone in one of my pockets, and the lapel mic. It all varies. Excuse me, I just hiccuped then. That's very unprofessional. Yeah, so it all varies. So that's my light and sound. Let me know what yours is and what you think about light and sound. What do you think is important in lighting and sound? How do you go about it? Like I say, for me, sound is the big one. It's the one that enables me to watch videos. As long as the sound quality is there, I can watch them. I know I've had bad sound quality in the past. I know that, and it's been in a process of experimentation as well. So hopefully now I'm at a stage where I know where I'm going, or where I am, what I want with my sound. And certainly this gadget, this gizmo is it. I would definitely get another one if I had the money, like as a spare, like I did with my camcorder. Always good to have a backup. You can do multi camera angles, and it makes it easier. If you wanted to do interviews, yes, you could have a splitter, so you could have 2 lapel mics recording on one device, or you could have two separate entities, which is always good as well. But there are other possibilities of having a separate recording device as well, with different areas. You could experiment with that, with layering sounds and so on. But like I say, that's me. That's what I wanted to talk about, was sound and lighting. And it is part of the hobby, which is why I chose it, because I view YouTube as a huge part of our hobby, and it enables us to to share our ideas and our knowledge with one another and to entertain one another. So that's it, really. That's all I wanted to say. If you've got any thoughts on any of it, just put them down below. Maybe I've recorded this in advance because of trying to get a lot of stuff done in a day, working around other people. So I've actually got a game of a Zombicide Invader set up, so I'm having to work around that at the moment. So we'll talk more about more hobby and gaming related topics the further in this we go. Just getting the technicalities out of the way first. But there you go. Or if there's a topic you'd like me to talk about in the future, pop that down below as well. It might be something I've got on my list. I've got quite an extensive list I've written out for videos I want to make regarding different topics to talk about. So thanks ever so much for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to war. I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe, be well, be kind. Bye for now.